But hello, I am Snippy Joker, and we are live on YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok. Hello, TikTok, how are you? And we are going to be playing Death Stranding 2 on the beach. And then possibly after Death Stranding, we're going to go into either Grounded, if my friends want to play, which most likely they want to be, if they still like me. Or we're going to go into Helldivers 2, which has a new update, which came out yesterday. And a new Warbond that's going to come out, let's say the 3rd, tomorrow, the 4th, which sadly I will not be here. So that's the other announcement. I will not be here, for those that do like to come and watch me and say hello. I will not be here tomorrow night because I'm going to go see Fantastic Four. That's right, the movie. It's still out. Because you would think nowadays movies would be like already in streaming after being out for a month, which how fast they go that nowadays, because Thunderbolts is already on Disney Plus. So that is the agenda for tonight. And then Friday, like I said, we're going to probably go back into Death Stranding, a little bit more Death Stranding, and then go into Helldivers 2 for the update and try out the new Warbond and see how that goes. But now onto Death Stranding 2. I hope you're all having a wonderful night, wonderful afternoon, or a wonderful evening? No, night, afternoon, or morning. That's it, the other one. Morning. What? Network features. Well, that's new. Is there a problem with PlayStation Network? I saw something when I came on that PlayStation Network is having issues, or that some people can't get on. Okay. That stinks. Alright, so what are my orders? Oh, we have the fish guy. And then aid requests, I think we have a couple. Let's go to the fish guy. So I tried something new tonight. I tried to do... Why is this so loud in my ears? I gotta lower it. I tried to do a video where I did my impression. I do not have Far Cry 3 or 4 Cookie. Is that Cookie? Cool Kid? Oh, Cool Kid. I thought it said Cookie. Well, I need to learn how to read. I haven't played Far Cry in quite some time. I think the last one I played was the one where they had the town that was taken over by, like, the whole town was taken over by, like, it was almost like a, it was in Montana. It was with that weird, was it in Montana? It was out west. So I don't remember what it was, but no, I haven't played Far Cry in quite some time, so no, I don't have Far Cry. Action. Where I tried to record myself viewing the video that Marvel Rivals just put out for Season 4. And lo and behold, it was working. The recording was happening. The computer didn't freeze because I had enough memory finally. But then, dummy me, forgot that if I hit my left arrow key, it turns back to my full screen instead of pretty much continuing the recording. So halfway through I hit my left arrow key, not knowing, and the recording was ruined. So what Cool Kid, what's the guess what? So I would have had a different video to put out, but sadly I do not. I did put out a video going over EOMM, my thoughts on EOMM and matchmaking for Marvel Rivals, which it seems like is the hot topic, especially after them putting out a video going over matchmaking and the complexity of it for Marvel Rivals. Tomorrow, I think I have a video coming out with my thoughts on the new Warbond for Helldivers 2, so that should be fun. You're 9 years old and you have both 3, 4, and 5 GTA. Wow, that's something special there, Cool Kid. I'm glad you have those. There's 6, and I gotta go into BT territory to get them. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, 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 no. Nay, 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 nay.
Sensing any BTs nearby. Let's move quickly and grab the cargo.
Yeah, well, we just pulled out something out of my butt. That says APTs. What do you call this? But yeah, so I'll have to learn not to press my arrow keys to like back up a video. That'll be like, again, it's new learnings. Every time I do something, it's new learnings. Like why my camera isn't focusing up right now for whatever reason. I mean, it's focused now, but like in the bigger screen, I might have to fix my resolution. Because in order for my camera to fit inside this little box I have here, I had to adjust my resolution. So I don't know. Again, it's another thing I have to fix. But so when I do videos, I'm gonna have to use my mouse more than ever. Are these whales? Are these fossils of whales I'm climbing? Yeah, it looks like it. Okay. Alright, there's more over there. Where's the rest of them? I could have swore I saw more over here. Oh. Oh, right there. There we go. Maybe, oh, you know, let me fix my cargo. Because eventually what I'd like to be doing is, videos on, like, just reaction videos. To have reactions with you guys, to, like, have conversation about upcoming games, updates on games we're playing. Like, I know I do offline recording for Marvel Rivals, but that's because I don't feel comfortable doing it online right now and having you all judge me too hard on how poorly my gameplay is. Because it's pretty abysmal. Pretty abysmal sometimes. What the flip is that? I don't think we're going out there, right? Oh, do I have enough crap on my back? What did you say? Wait, I was there. What did I say about games? The only thing I was talking about was Marvel Rivals. That's it. Marvel Rivals and its latest video that came out, and doing basically recording videos like on and offline, like reaction to videos, like being able to react to videos without my computer freezing up from having too much memory being used. I play Far Cry 3 and 4. I have GTA 5. That's good. I have GTA 5 as well. I don't play it because there's too many people online that are hackers. But yeah, I have GTA 5. I gotta put some of this stuff away. That way. Let's put this stuff away because clearly I can't carry that much. And I'm not going in there knowing that... Okay. But I know you're 9 years old. That's crazy. Cargo management. I gotta take some of this stuff out. Alright, let's put this away. I don't need two of these. I don't need this right now. I don't need that. Yeah, let's just put that on the truck for now. Alright, let's go get the rest of these. Alright, there are two up that mountain. Do I have them all? No, I think I left one over there, right? Yeah, I left one over there. Oh, this sledge is going to be a giant pain in the butt. Thank you, cool kid. Appreciate it. Alright, thank you for the sub, cool kid. Appreciate that too. Oh man, coffee just went down the wrong pipe. Oh god, okay. I got that, my mom got me the Starbucks cold brew coffee, pumpkin spice. And it's just very, very sweet. It's pumpkin latte, I think. How old am I? I'm 400 years old. But I look 20. Can I get up here? I don't know. I know, crazy, right? I'm 400 years old and I look this young. Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy there, tiger. You're 9? Oh my goodness. I had no idea you were 9. Where is the rest? It's down there. Okay, can I grab the rope? Yeah. Can I grab this while I'm on the rope? Release the rope. Carry on back. Where's the last one? This has been the most interesting cargo grab I've ever had to do. It's over there. You're right, I might fall. It wouldn't surprise me if I did fall.
Sam, did you hear that? Sounded like a creature of some sort.
Yeah, let's not deal with it. How's that? Wait, Sam, why are you going that way? I don't want you to go that way. Oh. Okay, here we go. Come on. Here we go. Easy. I don't want to fall right in front of cool kids. He might laugh at me. You won't? Oh, well that's very nice of you, cool kids. I'm glad you wouldn't laugh at me. I'd laugh at me, that's for sure. Alright, do I have everything for this? Yeah, we're good. Let's go. I feel like at some point I might be going out in the middle of that and having to deal with some crazy creature, unless that crazy creature is like a side boss, maybe. I kind of want to go out there. Maybe I can capture it and it'd be part of my team. The fact that we can capture BTs and use them against other people, that's fantastic. That's a definite necessity. that go for a second. First, second, third, fourth, fifth. Thank you for being first, executioner. Do I have an old console? Cool kid. The oldest console I own. Well, I have my PS4, God of War edition. What else? I used to have my wife's PS2, but I think we sold that. The oldest console I think is my PS Vita, which is probably the oldest one. I had every console that was pretty much made since PlayStation, the first PlayStation. But sadly, back in the day, I had to do a lot of trading to get the newer console or the newer games, so I couldn't keep them. We didn't have a lot of money growing up, so I had to trade a lot of the games or consoles I used to have just to get the next best thing. But the older console I have right now is my Vita, which is somewhere around here. You have an Xbox 360. That's very nice. My dad has my... Does my dad still have my Xbox 360? Yeah, he does. Yeah, I had the original Xbox 360, the white one, which got the lovely 3 Rings of Death, which, if you know what that is, you know what that is. And I got the black edition, which I think was the Xbox Elite. Oh boy, what is this? The Xbox Elite, and that... There's a chance that could have gotten the 3 Rings of Death, but it didn't. That one's still going. Then my dad got an Xbox One, and then I think I got him an Xbox Series X. So yeah, I've had almost every console. I haven't gotten the PS5 Pro or the Slim because from all the rumors, it sounds like PS6 is right around the corner, which is very fast and weird. It's almost going to be like every couple of years a new console comes out, like GPUs come out. Where am I going? Am I going the right way? Yeah, I'm just taking a really long way around. Hello, Pavel. Welcome to the chat. I mean, the Xbox One is nice, but honestly, having a PC or a computer that can play Xbox games is probably your better bet at this point. Because then you can play the Xbox games and Steam games. I mean, eventually, I'm going to keep playing my PlayStation console, but eventually I'd like to get a computer again. But that's down the road. Because then I can play all the Steam games, have fun with those, or anything that's like on PC that I can't play on console. Like we just got the game Grounded. The game Grounded on console that's been on PC for a long time. Oh boy. The X360 is $1,000 if you sell it? Wow, you must have a really good Xbox 360. Mine's definitely not worth $1,000. At least I don't think. It'd be nice if it was. Are we close? Yeah, we're close. There's a lot of crazy shenanigans going on around here. Oh, here we go. We're right near the fisherman. Look at that. Crazy guy. It was in 2002. I remember when the Xbox 360 first came out. Yes, it was hard to get, and a lot of people were selling them on eBay or selling them in crazy places for high amounts of money. Luckily, I got really lucky at a Kmart, which is a store that pretty much is no longer existing. And I asked the guy in the electronics section, I was like, hey, do you have any Xbox 360s I think there was like 2 different versions at the time. He's like, yeah, I have 3 left. And my dad and I look at each other like, legit Xbox 360? He's like, yeah, I have 3 left. I was like, I want one. It took me 3 months to finally get an Xbox 360 because they were so hot when they first came out. Just like the PS5s, it took me almost 3 months just to get that. I mean, I love the PS5. I love the PS4. But the 360 will always have a special place in my heart and will always be the number one console that I enjoyed. Regardless of the flaws of the 3 Rings of Death, it was like the overall my favorite console because it was the first console that had a small wireless attachment that allowed you to go over Wi-Fi, right? It allowed you to have private parties. It introduced party system, party games. It had Halo, it had better graphics. It had Gears of War. Like the 360, even the controller felt great in my hands. The 360 was my favorite.
Decided to get a bundle done while you were at it. You're a real go-getter. Thank you so much. All right, use your Cupid to put me on the network.
Like, I don't know if the 360 still has this or if Xbox still has this, but it used to do a thing where you could create like this special party room, have like a Netflix party where you and a couple of friends could be in like a movie theater style room on your Xbox and watch a Netflix show. Like, I think it was like a special partnership, and you could start at the same time. It's like having like a movie theater in your house, but everyone's everywhere else. Or they had this Who Wants to Be a Millionaire style game where if you answered specific questions, you had a chance to win prizes like Xbox points to buy new games. Even the controllers, like I enjoyed the wireless controllers, or even the wireless controllers, but you can replace your own batteries with either rechargeable batteries or with regular batteries. Like, you don't have to worry about this whatever battery's in here that dies or doesn't recharge quickly. Good old days. RD grenade launcher? Grenade launcher loaded with adhesive MP shells, effective against any targets. The grenades stick to their target on impact and can be detonated remotely. Oh, that's cool. Wow, that's a lot of gold there, cool kid.
Now displaying your current order grade. So you hooked me up. Cheers for that. The network should help me continue my pursuit of the Lord.
The Lord?
Yeah, him. I wager you've heard him sing out by the Tar Lake, haven't you? Private fella, rarely shows his face, but when he does appear again, it'll be a bloody catastrophe. On a scale of what happened to Lakeside Fort Knott. Catch my drift? But it's my hope that the cargo you hauled over here will prevent anything like that. So, thanks again, Sam. Oh, and the data I shared with you is for a remote detonation grenade launcher. Humans, mechs, BTs, it's good against them all. Something tells me you're gonna need it real soon. The Lord of the Tar Lake, a monstrous fish, legendary round these parts. I went out with some mates of mine to try and finally catch the bastard, which is how we learned we weren't dealing with a fish at all.
What were you
It's
dealing
a giant
with?
BT. In fact, it used to be a pair of giant BTs, and one of them was responsible for the void out that reduced Lakeside Fort Knott to a smoking crater. Our ship went down in the chaos. My mates went down with it. I was the only survivor. Couldn't tell you how I got away from the wreck. Don't remember a thing. I woke up in the company of those twins. They're the ones who saved my life. But don't think that's the end of the story. I can still hear the Lord singing, the other BT. It's still out there. And we've got to do whatever it takes to kill it. The cargo you brought me from our ship is just the thing we need to track it down. I'll be conducting a detailed investigation. And when I've got a lead on its whereabouts, I hope I can count on your help.
Oh, yes, you can count on my help.
After firing a grenade, you can use a switch on the launcher to detonate the shell manually. Timing is everything when you're in the middle of a fight, but you can also use this function to set up traps in advance from a safe distance.
Why
Comes
the
in
safe
quite handy for me
distance?
when I need to drive off nosy chiral creatures. You should experiment with it.
It's another thing where they tell you can do it from a
Cheers for the help.
distance.
Really, the Lord of the Tar Lake is a threat we can't afford to ignore. It's a catastrophe waiting to happen. So I will need your assistance in the future. It's not the kind of enemy I can take on alone. I'll update you when I know more. Until then, stay safe and stay in touch, mate.
Alright, Captain. Yes, I will take that. Elimination. Defeat all the floating BTs in the area. Okay. Easier said than done. And he said, okay. Fabricate and put it in the truck. Okay, well, let's head out. First, we'll take care of the floating BTs, which are over there. Well, I'll just take the truck over there. What is the name of the game? This is called Death Stranding 2 on the Beach. It is a, I would say the best way to put it, a delivery game with ghosts and bandits and crazy things that happen all the time. Is the best way to put it. Like those things that I have to take out. Do I have anything? Yeah, but it's all right. Come on. Thank you. I'm just gonna get closer for this thing to do what it's gotta do. Okay, I'm done. Oh, there's something around here? Saw something about microbes 1, 2, 3. Oh, there they are, right there. Fisherman sample. Good.
Gotcha.
And come on. Thank you. Good.
Look, that one.
I didn't even know that was there. Look at that. Okay, let's go. Oh, so I don't know if I've said this on stream before, maybe I have. I was looking at Halloween ideas, and I wanted to go as a helldiver. And I was looking up helldiver costumes, which, as I figured, were very hard to find. And when I did find them, they costed a lot of money. And then I saw one on Etsy, and these sons of guns almost got me, that it was for $50. I was like, okay, $50, that's not bad, right? I can deal with $50. That's what we usually pay at like a Party City or wherever you can get costumes, like a Spirit maybe. And I looked at it, and then it said options. I was like, what's options? And then you lower the options. Helmet, $399. Armor, $499. I'm thinking, what is this? And then at the bottom you see $50. Just the cape. What? No thank you. So I don't think I'm going to be able to find a good costume. I mean, there are people out there that can 3D print it, but again, I don't want to spend more than $50 on a, or $50 or $60 on a costume, because even that is a lot of money. So I'm not going to go out and spend it on a Helldiver costume that I'm only going to use once.
Thanks for the help as always. Just need to bring
So I'll
up
have to
the
figure out
order
another
details.
way to do it. Or another costume I should do. Because I was going to do Helldiver. I thought that was going to be fun because, you know, Helldiver's out. You know, it's a fun game. Democracy has no price. You're right. Democracy has no price. But I got bills to pay. So unless democracy wants to pay for my bills, I ain't doing it.
Good for you, getting this cargo here.
I wish I could say that to my tax people. Like when they say they need my taxes for my house, I'd be like, democracy has no price. Tax write-off.
I've been making progress in my work thanks to you.
What is this?
Let me give you a little something in return.
I'm sorry. A cover that protects cargo in your backpack from timefall and prevents it from becoming dislodged due to heavy falls and other such impact. Cargo will not be protected if the stipulated capacity is exceeded, and the cover will be rendered useless if destroyed. Be careful. Really? Yeah, I'm sure if I wore the costume on stream, I can write it off. But again, I can't really write this off as a business because I'm not a partner with YouTube and I'm not an affiliate with Twitch. So it'd be more like a hobby. What's this? Boots boost the power of electrical weapons. Oh, I really don't use electrical weapons, but thank you.
It's a cargo cover designed for use with a backpack like yours. You can use it to protect your deliveries from the degradation caused by timefall. And if you happen to take a bit of a tumble, it'll prevent your cargo from falling out of your backpack as
Do you
well.
know how
Of course,
awesome that
there's a
would
limit
be?
to how much cargo you can shield with it. And important pieces take priority, obviously. No doubt you'll have plenty of those, so be sure to use the cover to protect them. And just so you know, I'm making progress in my investigation into the Lord of the Tar Lake. I've finally been able to access the observational records from that cargo you went out and recovered for me. It seems the Lord doesn't usually emerge from the depths for one and all to see. I'll review the historical data on hand and try to determine what, if anything, might prompt him to reveal himself. Thanks again for your help, and be safe.
You have any new orders? Maybe? No? Alright. That's fine. Wait, how do I make the cover? Fabricate. Backpack customization. Here, add. Components. How do I add the backpack cover? Oh, cover. Here we go. Oh, that's cool. Alright, there we go. Now I got backpack cover. Look at that. Printed on spandex fabric and wear that. Printed on... So kind of like... oh, I can do like... what do you call those? Patches? Maybe? Like you can just... like do the symbols on patches like on black spandex. That might not be a bad idea actually. And all I really need would be the helmet. I probably could make a low grade Helldiver's costume. And then use I can use like a pillow sheet for the cape. Oh man. The ideas are flowing now. Oh, that's cool. So some of the items basically are covered, not all. That's fine. Okay. Am I actually 400 years old, cool kid? Yes. I'm actually 400 years old. Soon to be 401, maybe. I'm using the elixir to keep my youth going. I'm using the Sorcerer's Stone. It allows me to stay younger. Is there a... Oh, looks like someone built... Look at that monorail going around the mountain. That would be kind of cool if we ever completed that monorail. Like, there's a monorail that's over here that I've yet to connect. There's a lot of monorail. If I had the time, or if it would be... If it was, like, easy to do, which it's not, I would, like, go and complete the monorails. Alright, bye, cool kid. Thanks for stopping by. Good luck with your Far Cry and your GTA 5. There's gonna be a bullet train in America? That'd be kind of cool. I like the bullet train. Yes, cool kid. No, I'm not gonna be live tomorrow. Tomorrow I am going to see Fantastic Four. The movie, the time I'm seeing, I think I'm seeing it at like 7:45. It's a 2-hour movie, so I won't be done until 9:45, probably 10 o'clock. But by the time I get home, it'll be 11. So yeah, that's not gonna happen. I mean, if you go and build a bullet train, that'd be fantastic. All right. I mean, I didn't really. I think the only time I took a train is when I take the train to New York City, and the subway. Which, by the way, taking the subway to New York City is always an adventure. I advise you to be cautious while going to the subway in New York City. But I've never really taken a train like more than an hour. Like usually the longest I've ever been on a train I think is like 2 hours. But a bullet train, if there was like ability to be on a bullet train in Texas, that would be kind of cool. Yeah, you know those stories that you might have heard of things that happen in the subway where someone comes in, sings a song, then leaves in the next stop, or, you know, there's other crazy people, just or crazy things happening in a subway that could happen. Yeah, it's true. It happens. Wow. I wonder what the price of that's going to be. Because you know damn well it ain't going to be cheap. It's always an experience to be on the subway. Always an experience. And honestly, if you're a New Yorker, you understand the routes. But if you take the wrong way or the wrong line of trains throughout New York, because it's like a puzzle to get through, it's not going to be fun. Oh, the main mission's on the jump, that's why. Yeah, I feel like if they make a bullet train, right, and it's supposed to go across America, I feel like that's just like, it's going to be expensive. I feel like it's going to be like just low end, maybe 1,500, high end $5,000, if not more. Because you know they're going to have luxury sections of that train. Well, how much is it? I mean, I haven't been on a plane in a while. I haven't been on a plane ever since they started falling out of the sky. I mean, how much is a flight nowadays? I mean, we have flights here in Connecticut that go from Connecticut to Florida that cost around $300 round trip. I mean, you're not being luxurious with it. I think it's on either not Spirit. We have a local airplane that's called a Velo. I mean, here's the thing, executioner. I love Japan, and although I had an opportunity to go, I couldn't because at the time my wife was 9 months pregnant. So like I can't leave her because if there's someone with a baby, you know, I gotta be here. It can't be in Japan. But Japan is a whole nother world, man. Like, yeah, there's some bad issues. There's some bad parts of it. But the things you can do there because they trust their citizens, which, by the way, in America, we ain't trusting no one. It's just on a whole nother world. So if Japan can do it, great. But in America, you're looking at a whole nother set of problems.
You've been a true friend, Sam.
What is that? Heavy boots that are suitable for a variety of situations. These boost excellent grip and impact absorption and also make your kicks more powerful.
I'm increasing the materials allocation for you. You'll find that there's a good...
Now displaying your current porter grade.
There are certain places in the world I love to see, right? I love to go to Tokyo, Japan. That's like number one for me. I'd love to go to like Sweden, Switzerland, because I've had I think it's Swedish chocolate or Swiss chocolate, and that's on a whole nother level. I'd love to visit England. I'd love to visit there. Where else would I like to go? I think that's really it. Like, I'd love to visit Abu Dhabi, especially the Ferrari. Was it the Ferrari? Not Carnival, the Ferrari Park, where they have a Ferrari roller coaster. That'd be fun.
Absolute boots are sturdy as hell and boast exceptional grip. They also excel.
Where else would I like to go? I've been to Italy, but if I went back to Italy, I'd love to visit like the Ferrari factory and the Lambo factory. That'd be kind of cool.
I hope you get a kick out of them, if you know what I mean.
Where else would I like to go?
We're thinking of making some improvements to
I know my
existing
wife would like to go to
systems.
France.
Feel free to lend us a hand if you're interested.
I mean, Ireland would be fun.
Order completed. Well done.
All right, what do we got here? Anything? No, new orders. All right. All right, let's see what we have for aid missions. Orders, we have nothing. Yeah, so the last time I took a plane, I think, was to Florida. But because so my wife and I got married 5 years ago, and we went to the Disney 50th anniversary in Disney World. We went twice. Once for our honeymoon, and the second time was like our last hurrah before our child was born. The first time we flew. The second time we couldn't fly because after a certain trimester, you can't fly because it's not safe for the baby. So for the first time, we said we would drive. And to drive from Connecticut to Florida takes about 20 hours. So it's a long drive. And I told her, I was like, if I'm driving to Florida, we got to rent something nice. So my company has like a discount for a specific, I think it's through Hertz Gold, where you can pick whatever you want. Usually you can pick whatever you want. So I said, all right, we're going to rent an SUV because an SUV is big, is luxurious, and we have a lot of stuff to carry. I went in thinking I was going to get like a GMC or a Chevy, like a GMC was a Yukon or a Chevy Tahoe, right? Something along those lines. I ended up with a Jeep Wagoneer, which I've never been inside a Jeep Wagoneer. I didn't know, I didn't think they were good. Not good, but it's a tank on wheels. This thing was luxurious, It was good on gas, which is shocking for its size. And you didn't feel a darn thing while driving. But would you spend almost 90 grand on a Jeep Wagoneer? On a Jeep? No, I would not. Jeep is not known, well, to me, it's not known for luxurious cars. Like, I know car prices went up, but 90 grand on a Jeep, I'd rather either get a Grand Cherokee or I'd get a 4x4. There's no way I would get it. And Jeep's not even on the top tier of my list. Like, if I'm going to get a luxurious car, it's going to be an Acura. I did travel style, yes. I'd get an Acura, a Lexus. I mean, I'm more into Japanese cars anyways. Like an Acura, Lexus, Infiniti. What's another good luxury car? I mean, maybe even there was a Jaguar that you could rent, which probably not the best idea to rent a Jaguar because it'll break down within 5 minutes. But that's beside the point. But honestly, looks aren't everything. This Jeep Wagoneer was fantastic. I just think that the $90,000 price tag is way too high for a Jeep. My Tacoma 4x4 is half that price. And a Tacoma, I'd rather be in a Tacoma, to be quite honest. Yeah, I'd rather be in a Tacoma. And I feel like that truck is worth the price over this Wagoneer. Like a Grand Cherokee, I think the ones that they have, because I go to the New York Auto Show, like the Grand Cherokee, they have like a test of like the Jeeps on how they do on like mountains or like tilts. But like the Grand Cherokee that they had was $65,000. And the Grand Cherokee's like, I feel like it's one of their flagship Jeeps. But that's less than the Wagoneer. I'm good. Toyota has some good luxury models nowadays. I don't know if you've seen the modern stuff. Well, I mean, Toyota and Lexus are the same, right? Like they're owned by the same company. So yeah, I've seen it, and yeah, they have. Again, I like the style that Toyota, Honda, Lexus, Acura, Nissan, it was Infiniti is Nissan's, I think, is their luxury version. Like they make some decent cars, some decent SUVs, and they're nice, and I feel like they're worth the price tag. But again, cars, and I don't know how many people in here can, I can't afford it, but like cars nowadays are just so darn expensive because of COVID, because of the chip shortage, because of whatever shortage we're seeing, because of gas. And now, it's just, right now, my wife and I have a car, an SUV that she bought in 2017. It's an Acura MDX. Agreed, yeah. Yeah, Agreed's a good one. And I have my motorcycle. I used to have a car, but because I wasn't using it often, the battery would die a lot. I loved my car. I had a Ford Fusion, which I called the poor man Aston Martin because it was the first time the Fusion got a redesign. And it was designed, or one of the designers was the same designers of Aston Martin. So the front grille looked like an Aston Martin. It was really nice. But again, I felt bad because I wasn't using it. So now we're down to a car and my motorcycle. I mean, I save on taxes. Gas is great on my motorcycle. I get 50 miles to 1 gallon. It's a 3-gallon tank. So if I have to go somewhere without my child or my wife, it's a great ride. Unless it's raining, then it's not such a great ride, or it's cold. I drove my motorcycle once in 40-degree weather. I thought I was going to freeze to death. Never again. All right, what was I doing? Oh, aid request. All right, he wants me to recover something. Recover an ultra elaborate. Okay. Yeah, there's that too. Is there anything else? No. Okay. But yeah, like, you're right, Mexican. Greed is definitely a part, because if you think about it, I was watching Top Gear. I think it was Top Gear where Jeremy Clarkson said how Mercedes had all this tech, right? Mercedes is always the leading innovators. Yeah, because it's a luxury car, right? And then once Mercedes is done, then it starts coming down the line. Like what you see in Mercedes cars comes down the line maybe a year or two later. So like you get all this best stuff in the high luxury cars, and then the rest of us get it when they're all set. They're all good. But I don't know. I think at the end of the day, my dream car is still a GTR, like a 96, 97 GTR. That's my dream car. Will I ever get it? No, because sadly they go for a hefty price yet again. I wouldn't mind like RX-7 or what else would be a good one like as a replacement? Or even like 94, 93 GTR, because those might be cheaper. Or the Japanese kick car trucks. I think those are what they're called. Those look fun, don't they? Where am I going? Looks like I have to go over there. Okay. Question is, how do I get there? Oh yeah, the GMC Denali's, the newer ones, they look nice. My uncle has one on lease right now, and it is a very pretty truck. Manly truck, manly but pretty. My wife wants one of the GMC. Is it the Yukon or is it not the Denali? I forget the other GMC, all the GMC names, but that's the factory. I don't want to go in there yet. She wants one of the trucks from GMC, and her uncle worked. I think he retired. Works for GMC, like one of the high-end dealerships in Michigan, so he gets a discount on them for the rest of his life. And he's like, well, if you ever want one, just call me up and I'll get you a discount. Okay. No problem. I want one. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh god. No. Just sit there and look pretty, truck. Just sit there and look pretty. Can I climb this? Oh, I forgot to make the new boots. I mean the thing I like about those types of trucks is you know how like there's the front row, the mid row, and then you have your third row. But what I like is the captain seats. Like you can have like an actual like bench seat, but like the captain seats for the second row, and then you have a lot of room in the third row in these GMC trucks. But what I would like is, because if we ever, like you said, grow our family, the captain seats I feel like are better when you have to set up car seats. Which, by the way, car seats are not fun to set up. They are a pain in the buttocks. But like having cabin seats, I feel like would be better for the car seats, because then someone's not stuck in the middle of the row seat. You can just pass the car seats and go to the third row, which again has plenty of room. But yeah, maybe one day. But we can't. I mean, nowadays, even being like middle class, you can't afford dick. It feels like even with the money I make as the sole provider of this family, I still feel like I can't do diddly squat. Like I'm always living paycheck to paycheck. Which sucks, because there's a lot of things I love to do or show my daughter, but I can't do it right now. Right now. Doesn't mean forever. Where is the... There's two pieces of lost cargo, right? Is that what he said? Is it up there? Okay. Is it out there? Yeah. Are you like a contract welder? Or like are you work for a company as a welder? Yeah, I feel like when I was in college, oh no, sorry, let's put it this way. When I got out of college, I work at the port facing shipping containers. Oh, that's pretty cool. I mean, that sounds like a pretty cool job. I know you're like you said, you just make enough to live, but that sounds like a pretty cool job to be quite honest. Um, but like when you get out of college, and when I heard that I was making as a temp, I was about to make like $22, $23 an hour. I thought I was living the dream. And it was because of that thought process that put me into some pretty hefty credit card debt. Let's put it that way. It's just, again, at that point, once you do that, it's like, what do I do next? And then every time I got a new job and I got a little bit more, there was something else like right around the corner. And even this year when I got a raise, which is nice to get a raise, it was just enough for when health insurance goes up for me to cover that. Excuse me. Yeah, exactly. More money, more problems. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Like I always tell my wife, is that what I have to get? Like, where is the other thing I need for this guy? Oh, wait, what? There's only one? Oh, it's 1/2 a scale. Oh, I thought it was one of two. Okay, got it. Yeah, more money, more problems. Always more money, more problems. I forget who said it, but like someone said one time, like if you're making a certain amount of money, like up to 150,000 nowadays is like the average. I'm not making that, by the way, nowhere near that. Like if you're not happy by $150,000 a year annually, like you'll never be happy with more money. Okay, I guess so. I mean, I don't know how true that would be, but I guess. Like if I paid off my mortgage for my house, which is a long way from that, would I be more happy? I don't know. I feel like my money would go to something else. Yeah, I guess so. Like my first thought is if I was ever lucky enough to win like a huge scratch off or Powerball or Mega or the Lotto, if I was lucky enough, I would basically want to put it into some kind of funding where I would take the dividends I receive from it as my like allowance. But again, and from that I would basically, like if I have enough from that dividend as my monthly allowance, I would quit my job and try and do this full time during the day and build a bigger community. Like put more money into this community, which I'd love to do, but I can't. I'm living off whatever I can at the moment just to do this streaming. Whatever I can afford is what I can do. So I think a dream, that'd be the life. That would be the life. But that life is not for, it's only for the few. Hence why it's the 1% versus the 99%. Like if I could, I would love to hire, I'd love to be like was a supervisor of a team of developers, like put my own team of developers together to create a video game.
Where
But
in the hell is this way
doing
for
that
you?
is a lot of money as well.
Thanks to you, I was able to whip up something special.
Lightweight grenade
Wanna try it
launcher.
out?
Nice.
I'm increasing the materials allocation for you. You'll find that there's a good amount set aside.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Get some in my eyes.
This grenade launcher is lighter than the... It should be easier to...
Yeah, yada, yada, yada,
Next
blah, blah,
up.
blah.
Promise you won't...
Order completed. Well done.
Yes. And yes. I want to put those on. And then I'm going to put that in the truck. Okay. I feel like there's something in my eye. Alright, let's go to the Magellan. Magellan, my line. See, you're right. I do need a mod. But that's one of the downsides to being on a console is the limitation on mods. Like, there are so many mods for what was the Baldur's Gate 3. Like, there were so many mods for Baldur's Gate 3 that I would have loved to try it out. And yes, some of them did come over to console. But there are some that I'd really like to try. I'd have to have a PC for that. But again, that cost dollar bills, y'all. And yes, I have my laptop, which I got from when I went to Full Sail University, which is powerful, but it's powerful for editing purposes. Like building games in Unreal Engine. That's what it was made for. I mean, it's, 5 years old now, so it's not as good as it used to be, but it's now become my personal laptop for streaming and trying to edit and record videos. But yes, I would love to use mods in this game. What is in my eye? Oh wait, before I do this, let me just make sure we have no more 8s to do. Alright, we took on orders. Yes. Aid request. Activates. Take on orders. This is a main mission.
Okay, Sam. The facility we've identified is here. An abandoned factory south of the F5 East Distribution Center.
Okay.
There are operational fabricators inside. More than you had to deal with for the previous order, in fact. And to make matters worse, it seems these ones are configured to produce ghost mechs. Higgs is likely pulling the strings at this factory too. So with that in mind, your main objective is as follows. Eliminate both the ghost mech fabricators and any hostiles you encounter on site. In addition, each fabricator contains vital data that we need you to retrieve and deliver to the Magellan. By analyzing it, we hope to gain insight into Higgs's activities and future plans. Tarman will give you the device you'll need to extract the data before you head out. For now, consider the route you wish to take.
I mean, it's pretty straightforward, the route I'm going to take. Ooh, look at that city over there. Oh, that's cool. What is that? Like, how much of the map do I have left? Like, there's a couple of spots on the mountain. It's over there. Looks like another distribution center. Okay. Oh, no. Keep going.
Sam, you'll need to take this ring terminal expand.
Yes, I know.
Make sure it's in your possession whenever you attempt to access a ghost mech fabricator on site. If you have it with you, it'll automatically extract data from the fabricator terminal while simultaneously destroying it. Once you've disabled all fabricators, return to the Magellan with the device and submit it for processing. We'll handle the analysis on our end like last time. Remember that it contains special components that can't be reproduced by printers. Take every precaution to ensure you don't break it.
Okay, I got it. I won't break it. I promise. Ish. That's what I want. What are you? Yes. That's what I want. Now we have improved MP shells. Boost the power of electrical weapons. I really don't use electrical weapons. Anything else? I have 30 left. I highly doubt I have anything that's worth 30. Okay. I feel like I need to customize myself for what I'm about to do. I have way too many missions on me. Oh, I still have the dog mine? I have machine gun, shotgun. I don't want the bola gun. I don't feel like I'm going to use that. What else do I have on me? I have a deployable shield, which I should probably use. I don't want the bola stun gun. This is pretty much out of ammo. I should probably recycle some stuff then. Oh yeah, I should probably recycle stuff. Alright, we need to prepare ourselves for this because I feel like this is going to be a pain in the butt fight. Because these ghost mechs like to come up and really be in your face. Okay, I'm not going to do that. I should definitely use this. You have full ammo, you have full ammo. I mean, I don't really need a second pair of boots right now. Well, if I'm going to put a second boot, it's going to be the special one. Take that. I'm not going to take this. Yeah, that's fine. That's pretty much done. That's damage to all hell. I don't want an extra pair of combat boots right now. I mean, I'm not facing BTs. What is this good against? This is good against everyone, okay? You're fine. You need to be recycled. You need to be recycled. And I'll create new ones. Oh, I have a new one. Oh, I have a new one of those. Look at that. I don't want the bola gun anymore. I barely use it. I have a bunch of shotguns on me. I think I have too many shotguns. I have grenade launchers up the wazoo. I have this tar can that I should probably use. I don't really use smoke grenades. And I have a bunch of stuff on me. Okay. Alright, now let's go to... Let's go ahead and trust cargo. I don't need stuff for the government base. What are we? I think West 4 now we're done, right? Don't need Rainbow Valley. Don't need Animal Shelter. I'll keep that. I think we're still need the Architect. No, we don't need the Architect. Oh, that's completely destroyed. trust the other ones.
Your service in transporting this cargo is appreciated.
Okay.
The delivery will be assigned to another porter.
Fabricate. Let's do another one of these. Yeah, I want another pair of these. And you know what? We're going into battle, so I'm going to take a battle skeleton. I don't do... Yeah, we have enough of that. Lightweight shotgun. We have a level 2 lightweight shotgun. Lightweight trank sniper. Lightweight grenade launcher. I don't use these. I don't use that. I'll take another machine pistol. No. I have enough blood grenades. I have enough of those. I'll take another stun bomb. I'll take another. Yeah, I'll take another dog mine. I will take this. Yeah, let's make 2 of those. Those are fun. I have a deployable shield. Okay, I think that's good. All right, let's go. Actually, hold on. Yeah, place in backpack. Attach the boot clip. Remove cargo and equip. Machine pistol. Stun bomb. Dog mine. Okay. Alright, let's go to cargo, auto range. Okay, and then let's take off stuff we don't need on me. Cargo. Wasn't there? I still have my gloves on? Where's my gloves? I need new gloves. There we go. Put on gloves. There we go. Okay. Whew, okay. Alrighty then. Okay. Good. Oh, I love these Discord people that think that they can just come in and just say, hey, let's join me on Discord. One, I don't have a Discord, and 2, I don't trust you. Okay. How long have we been on here? An hour and 13? Okay. What time is it? No, I should probably save here. All right. Come on. Okay. Oh man. Oh, my camera's focused now. I don't know why. Hi, camera. Thanks for focusing. Okay, so for the recorded part, this is the end of this episode. Next episode, we're going to start the big fight with the bots. That's what I was preparing for. So if you're watching on Snoopy Joker 2.0, which is my second channel, don't forget to sub, like, and put your thoughts and comments on any future games you're looking forward to. But if you want to watch live with the rest of these lovely people, don't forget to sub to my main channel, Snoopy Joker, or follow me on Twitch under Snoopy Joker. All links should be in my description and on my channel. Next time, it's Snoopy Joker.